All right, we have a voicemail number. That number is 219-2-DAVID-P. Take a listen to this. Here's a caller who thinks that I have finally solved a major personal problem. Take a listen to this.
Hey, David, it's Monday, the 24th of June. I just noticed that you got a haircut on the show tonight. Well, I mean, before the show, obviously. And I just want to tell you, finally, it looks really good. You finally solved your problem, whatever it was. But, hey, congrats. Kudos.
I love the idea that I solved my problem, whatever it was. So I did not get a haircut, and I'll give you a little peek behind the curtain as to what's going on. I am waking up increasingly earlier and earlier and earlier to try to get up before my daughter, quite frankly, and to have time to do things, to have time to read, to have a calm breakfast, etc. And one of the things that is more frequently happening because I'm getting up earlier and earlier is I'm going to the gym in the morning. And obviously, I'm not going to disrespect the audience by going to the gym and then coming straight into the studio, sweaty and orange and swollen and disheveled, as the failed former president sometimes does. I'm not going to disrespect the audience by coming up into the studio with that appearance. So what happens is when I have time to go, my hair problem is not a haircut problem. I didn't get a haircut. The problem is bedhead and things that happen geometrically with my hair that are very much unpleasant. So all that's happening is when I successfully get up early and I successfully go to the gym, I shower, and then I'm doing the show without sleeping on my hair. And then that's why things look a little more professional rather than like Gumby or whatever else. So it's not that I solved the problem with a haircut. It's just my schedule's crazy these days, and the days are starting much earlier, which lets me go to the gym in the morning and then shower before the show. All right, so let's stick to the facts, please. Julian Assange has been released after 1,901, I believe, days in custody. He will plead guilty to violating the Espionage Act. We will dive deep into what's happening with WikiLeaks and Julian Assange on today's bonus show.
Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money.
Right.
Everybody else that makes money to fund themselves is bad.
Secondly, the Supreme Court will take up state bans on gender-affirming care for minors. What do we expect there? And thirdly, this is so funny because I've had the AC problem in Europe, okay? U.S. Olympic and other teams are bringing their own air conditioning units to Paris. Now, there's two stories here. There's a story about AC culture in Europe, and there's a story about environmental protection. But I have some genuinely interesting stories about my air conditioning experiences in Paris specifically and in Europe in general. So all of those stories and more on today's bonus show. I will see you then. Sign up at joinpacman.com.
Thank your lucky stars every day you're not Dave Pakman.
Thank your lucky stars every day you're not Dave Pakman. And if you aren't getting the bonus show, I will see you tomorrow. By the way, this is wild. Yesterday, Monday, the biggest day we've had on YouTube since November of 2020. No joke, folks. Not a joke. Do I have my Biden not a joke?
I'll try to be dramatic here, but
No, that's not it. Hold on. Is this it?
David Pakman does not have a soul.
Damn it. That's
He
not
doesn't
it
have a
either.
soul.
Okay. Anyway, 2.7 million views on YouTube yesterday. We haven't done those numbers in almost 4 years. Wild stuff. Thank you to everybody. I'll see you on the bonus show and back here tomorrow.